as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys like this is the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no questions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Uh-oh, he can't escape, he's brought down! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's got him. That's Claypool. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Finds him over the middle. They'll throw again. Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! These guys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. This will be caught by Parker. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's 2nd and 5. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th?
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
They're going Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This finds Smith. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Williams from the gun. He's got it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd and 3 now. from the 27. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give him a first down. They've got a man in motion. First down, Williams. And for the first, couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Williams to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Second down, they go past here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On first down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. New set of downs for him from the 46. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He'll try and run this. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
One of the tight ends motioning left. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4. And that gives them the first. They give to Taylor, right side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Option give to Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete, it's Myers. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. 3rd and just 2 to go. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And it sets up first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson now. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it.
Yeah.
A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's got him. That's Claypool. And he'll get it up to the 27. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Space past the 35. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Looking for a target. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw here from Richardson. Has the connection to Adunze. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin our tour of the trip up to Toronto, Canada, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Sending the tight end in motion left. On first down, it's Richardson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Now Richardson to throw. Pass caught by Adunze. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams set to pass. That pass complete to Claypool. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running right, this is Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 3.
Our home team, 17.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 36-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
from just shy of midfield on second down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They'll send out the punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The home team, Roma Dunze, headed back out on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Motioning the tight end now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll give him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has the connection to a Dunze.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tight end in motion right. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 17. The throw is caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown! And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Hill now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Back out runs their offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Complete. It's Myers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Darnold looking to throw. He's got Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Parker, the man in motion left. At the 10, at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And he's in. Touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 3.
27. Our home team, 24.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. These guys trail by a field goal. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
To throw. Pass caught by Dunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now to throw. That's complete to Jackson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Looking to throw it. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Trying to set this up quick. On the move, hit him, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here he is to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The offense getting set to go. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the...
This drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is reeled in by Jackson. Big man's showing up the yards. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say so long from Orlando.